In a no-holds-barred attack on the centre, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Friday claimed that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had given away a part of Indian territory to China and he must answer to the country. Singh had announced in Parliament on Thursday that India and China have reached an agreement on disengagement in the north and south banks of Pangong Tso Lake in eastern Ladakh that mandates both the sides to cease forward deployment of troops in a phased, coordinated and verifiable manner. Rahul Gandhi said, "Now we find that our troops are now going to be stationed at Finger 3. Finger 4 is our territory. Now we have moved from Finger 4 to Finger 3. Why has Prime Minister Modi given up our territory to the Chinese?" The Defence Minister did not speak a word on the most important strategic area, that is Depsang Plains, from where China had entered. The truth is that the Prime Minister has given away the Indian territory to China. He must answer to the country. As Bengal geared up to reopen schools after a year, deserted roads and blocked trains greeted residents on Friday. While shops were shut in Siliguri amid 12-hour bandh call, protesters blocked a rail track at Kashrapara railway station in North 24 Parganas. The state government, however, said that no bandh will be observed and all the government offices will remain open and employees staying away except for emergency will result in a pay cut. This comes amid tussle between the Bharatiya Janata Party and the ruling Trinamool Congress ahead of the Bengal elections. Union Minister Amit Shah on Thursday said that the war is not just to remove Mamata Banerjee from power in West Bengal or to strengthen the BJP, but to turn the state into Sonar Bangla, that is Golden Bengal, while the Chief Minister urged people not to allow the BJP to come to power and let the state live in peace. Both the parties are indulged in an intense battle and are often seen attacking each other during election rallies. Rescue agencies began drilling through the debris in the Tapovan tunnel to establish contact with over 30 people trapped inside after a flash flood, an operation which stalled briefly Thursday when the Dhauli Ganga river began swelling again. The confirmed death toll in the Uttarakhand disaster has risen to 36, with the recovery of 2 more bodies along the river bank and 168 people remaining missing since Sunday after an avalanche or a glacier break triggered a surge of water in the Alaknanda river system. In an apparent change in the strategy, the rescuers are now also focusing on drilling through the hardened debris in the choked tunnel in Chamoli district rather than just shifting mounds of silt and sludge heaped there by the sudden flood. Petrol and diesel prices were hiked all over the country on Friday for the 4th consecutive days in a row. Petrol prices rose by 26 to 29 paise a litre, while the diesel prices went up by 34 to 38 paise a litre across major cities of the country today. On Thursday, the petrol price were at an all-time high of Rs 87.85 a litre in Delhi and to Rs 94.36 rupees in Mumbai. Diesel rates yesterday also rose to 78 rupees 0.03 paise per litre in the national capital and to an all-time high of 84 rupees 94 paise in Mumbai. The United States on Thursday slapped sanctions on 10 current and former military officers and 3 entities in Myanmar who led the recent coup against the democratically elected government and detained its leaders Aung San Suu Kyi and Win Myint. 6 of the individuals are part of the National Defense and Security Council and were directly involved in the coup.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.